Now, I want to go on a topic.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The Joker, again.
All right.
Okay.
First
We
of all,
haven't
that's
started.
a masterpiece.
Perfect.
A masterpiece. The new one.
Yep.
If you haven't watched it, you should.
Definitely.
I haven't watched it.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Spoilers, probably.
Yeah, Reza, you might want to leave. No, just kidding. The two best Jokers, live action, is obviously Heath Ledger and Joaquin Phoenix. Those two are the best. Some
And
honorable
me.
mentions: Jack Nicholson from the. Shut up, Dev.
That is one of the best.
Joker?
What's up, Joker? Jerker?
George.
Joker. Oh wait. Okay.
No, but who played him better, Joaquin or? Well, you can't really compare them because
You can.
because
You can't.
Joaquin was transforming to the.
Well,
Joker.
here's the real question. Was Joaquin even the Joker?
No. I'm talking about like, did they do their Joker role right for their movie?
I think they both did a perfect
They did
Joker,
a
but a different type of
Exactly.
Joker.
And that's why people
But
praise them so much.
you know what
It's
else?
not about who's better.
Joaquin's Joker doesn't even actually have to be the Joker.
He wasn't.
Yeah, he was transforming
right.
into one. That's
No, but my point is, like, if you understand spoilers, the ending, it's kind of telling you that he isn't.
I'm gonna ask you this important question, and I've asked you guys all this. You know what I'm about to ask, Frank.
definitely.
Do you guys believe everyone deserves to die? Like, whoever died,
Nope.
do you believe they deserve
No.
to die?
Definitely not.
No one deserves
No, but from his perspective.
him. Well,
We're
okay.
talking his
No.
perspective.
Okay, well, here's the thing. The first three. Reza, do you want to leave for this? Or are you okay with this?
I think he's
We're not
ignoring
gonna
us.
say names or like situations. We're just gonna say numbers.
We'll just say ABC.
Okay, so A, B, and C. A,
Well, there's three. There's four. There's A, B, C, D.
No, there's only three.
the first three.
The first
Oh,
three.
you're talking about those three. I thought you were talking about all the events of
No,
like.
no.
Okay,
No.
the first three. Did they all deserve?
No.
Yes.
The first and second guy, yes. The
Yeah.
third guy is a stretch because he was running away, and at that point, he's already injured, so I don't think he really needed to finish him off.
And they still didn't know who Joaquin actually was. Or what was his name?
But
What was his name in the
We
show?
are,
Arthur.
we are talking about this from Arthur's perspective.
Yeah, but
He
if you
thinks
remember-
they deserved it because
I believe
Bully.
they.
Well,
all
first of all, they were
deserve to
also assholes, so yeah, they might also. Maybe not deserve to die, but at least deserve to get a
The
taste
first
of their
shot.
medicine.
I said the first shot that he hit him in the leg. That's what that guy deserved, and he was done.
No, the first
No,
shot
because
was
then
shot
he
was.
was-
No, I mean, like, when
the
he
first
shot-
shot was a kill shot.
No, I mean when he shot the third guy though, and when he hit him in the leg, that should have been it for that guy.
But also, who's also be a witness then.
you'd be a witness.
Yeah.
Yes,
he'd be a witness.
but he would know just as much as the other woman who gave a fact was.
What?
They said it was a person in a clown suit.
No, you could see his face.
No, but she made
He
it
was a
seem
fake.
like Joaquin saved her. If the Wall Street guy was alive, they would have believed him over the girl. Anyway,
Because they're big-
because of his
big
reputation.
We didn't-
That's what society was.
Yeah,
back then.
but at the same time,
Still.
saying that he deserved to die because he was a witness isn't really right because
Well, then why are we saying deserves to die? I mean,
Okay, do you believe that they had to die?
do you think it was like what he did was
Justified?
justified?
no, I wouldn't say the third one was justified. It was justified for his own means, but not for society.
Yeah,
but
that's
not
what
for
we're,
it.
just, we're talking
But
about
it
his
morally,
perspective.
morally, it was wrong.
The
Yeah,
third
there you
We're
one.
not talking about morals then. Just
We're
his.
talking about his
then
perspective
the first
from a mental
three.
illness guy.
The third one was when he fully descended into madness. The first two, I get the first two,
They
but
were
I'll
out
give
of panic, I feel like.
I'll give him
I was
the.
out of
I'll give
panic.
him the big
and
guy.
because they were taking him out, like they were gonna. It was more self-defense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
true.
first two. Yeah, and then he
The
skedaddled.
third one, he
That guy was just like verbal.
Third
one-
dude, he hit him, and then he would follow him menacingly
he did.
and to finish him off.
Yeah.
So I mean, first of all, that was a great representation.
That's great. Yeah.
Staring there.
Okay, I'll give
Menacingly.
then from his perspective, I'll give you the first four, and I'll give you the last one. But I will not give you the big guy. That was friends with the short guy.
Well,
Oh
I won't give you that because he was a nice guy and he was actually making sure he was fine.
no,
He did one thing wrong.
he's the
What did he
reason
do wrong?
that
What did he do wrong?
he's the reason that Arthur had the gun.
Yeah,
He was also
but he
the
was
reason-
giving it
Because
to
he
him
was
for
trying to-
protection.
Yeah, exactly.
He was
also
giving it
the
to him in a good
he
reason.
got fired.
Yes, but
He
Arthur
also,
was
we also
also.
know how long they've actually known each other, and also giving context when he tells what's the guy's name?
I don't know.
No.
Arthur got fired
no,
because he
no,
took
no.
the gun to a hospital.
No, hold
Yeah,
on.
not his fault.
No, hold on.
Okay.
What was it?
Whose name are you?
He didn't actually do that, by the way. There was no gun in the hospital.
The
We
little
don't
guy,
care about his
the
name.
little guy.
Everyone
He's
knows
just there
what we're
now.
talking about.
Gary's little name. Little guy. He was the only one that was actually nice to him. So, giving context, apparently, I don't think they've actually ever been nice to him.
So when was the big guy rude? I don't get it.
I don't get it. I think the only time it was ever an issue was when Arthur did something himself that got him in trouble, and the fact that he had a gun got him in more trouble. That's the only times it ever seemed justified.
You know why?
In his own mind.
Yeah, in his own mind, he thinks that they're enemies because they were trying to convince him that was bad, And you know how a young child is.
Yeah, but we're talking about
God,
justified as in they deserve to die. But he didn't see that guy as deserving to die. He just didn't like him.
Well, at that point, he was already gone. He was gonna plan
That's
to kill.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
Five.
but if we're talking about how he justifies it, he didn't justify that one. He just used insanity
420.
for the big guy. Yeah.
I feel like that's when you know that he is that is Joker.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that's
Obviously, he had the face.
But
on,
I'm
his
saying that's
hair.
not a justifiable kill. Then it's just insanity.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I won't-
that is
No.
the Joker. right there.
Insanity for me was the third. That's when it began. The third one
Nah.
when he took him.
Yeah, I see it.
Because
that's when he was
It
scared.
began.
No.
Yeah.
That's when he got scared.
no, the first two were scared in defense. The third one,
Was scared for his own safety
No.
because the police
No.
would have gotten him.
the police would have taken out Arthur if that guy would have been alive.
That's what I'm saying. But that's not justified as anything but fear. He's scared that he's gonna get caught.
I would. Say
I don't
that
think he was scared of getting caught at that point.
He wasn't
Until
scared.
after the fact. Until after the fact.
Yeah, but I wouldn't call that insanity. I would call that him making sure he doesn't get caught.
No.
No, he drove himself into.
No,
a
alright,
fire.
here's the thing. Here's the thing.
lost-
Alright, when he killed the first two, those were I'm so sorry.
the
The first two that he killed, he shot them. Yes, dead. Like, what was it? Like, maybe too many. Like, one guy was shot in the head, and two more shots, right? And so, okay, that's scared of just being beaten and just being hit. The third guy, if he was scared about being caught, he would have been like shaking a little bit and going up.
But
and
he
shooting
did
him.
it
But no,
No, because he knew he was gonna catch him.
No, he did it
he
confidently.
knew that it fucking snapped in his head where you see his face. He walked up.
And he didn't hesitate.
And
either.
the way he walked, the way he looked, that was giving away where he's going. The only time that was the rush of the anxiety of like he was pissed off and shot him. Then the realization comes in like, oh
in the
shit,
bathroom scene.
I gotta get out of here.
And then-
So he left. He goes to the bathroom, and then when the bathroom scene, he just feels
Free.
free and liberated that he doesn't have to hold back anymore. That he can just let go and become himself, or not himself, but just what would it be like?
Well, then that would be going insane.
He
But
was
I
going
would
to
say-
at that point.
He's going insane the whole time.
Also,
No,
one more
but I
thing.
would say the part where he snaps completely is when he kills the guy with the midget. Yeah,
Really?
because if you see that, it's the first kill that he did for absolutely zero reason whatsoever.
No, he had a reason.
No,
But the other guy made him lose his job.
he didn't
No,
make him
he
lose his job. He
didn't.
took
How
a
did he
gun
get
to
into
a hospital.
That was his fault.
No,
he doesn't
remember when the
understand that
boss
because he's
said
meant to
that
kill.
You tried to buy a gun off of this guy.
And the other guy
He
didn't.
did. He had the gun
No,
on
no,
him.
no. The
Listen.
boss said that. Yo, Tony said, or I think it's that. The boss said that. What was it? I think his name's Tony. I don't know. Like Tony said,
Doesn't
you
matter.
tried to buy a 45 off of him and stuff like that. And it's like, no, you gave it to him. Like, I don't know what I'm saying.
Listen, also,
I don't
when
know.
he
The
walks up
Joker-
to the third guy, he was
Confident.
I was
confident.
confident. He didn't care.
He was
walked up-
angry.
He was,
There was
he was
no
angry and
hesitation.
pissed off at the whole world. Like all of it just
Exactly, that's
happened
society.
at
And
that
then-
moment, and he
And
snapped,
when he realizes,
walked up.
what have I done? Then you
And-
see how he runs away like it's.
He runs away because he's scared of what he did, and then he gets to the bathroom and realizes. Solid.
Yes, but if you realize he still got fear at points. When he killed the guy before the last one, when he killed that guy, at that point he never had a single moment of nervousness or fear ever again. He never second guessed anything at that point.
After he killed the third guy. And went
No,
to the
after he
bathroom.
killed-
After he went to the
After
bathroom.
he killed the big guy, that's what he's saying. That's
Well,
what
I know
He's
that. I
talking
know
about the big
after he
guy.
killed the big guy, but the third guy he killed, that he literally goes to the bathroom and it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
was
but
a
no, but you also have to
slowly
realize.
starting.
But if you realize, then he uses the woman. Reza, don't listen to this part. But then he uses the idea of that woman to support himself.
wait, which one?
The main one.
The one that he was fake dating.
Oh, her, yeah.
Yeah, that's his mental support. At the point with the big guy, he has nothing left to support him except for the fact that he's completely insane. He still had defense mechanisms after he killed the third guy. The fact that he was using someone else's idea as support for himself shows that he's kind of still looking for something to protect him.
Fair point.
So in the end, he has nothing at all defending him from
Okay, well
everything.
then
He's
I guess you
accepting
could,
it all.
then I guess a better way of saying it would be when he kills the third guy, you can see a glimpse into what he will become.
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah.
will see the glimpse of insanity.
Yeah, that's
But
what
then
he's getting.
he regained control of himself. He's like, what have I done? I gotta get out of
Yeah,
here.
that's
And
why
then-
he was using the idea of
but
a
then
life.
That part of him
Kind of like
was
Clown
growing.
Punishment, the book.
Yeah.
Throughout the movie, he was growing, and then, to me,
Then-
when
oh,
he
no,
realizes that
wait.
he was fake dating,
That's when he
that's
starts
when he
to
was
go
like,
again.
wow.
All right, now.
It just took over him.
All right, now here's the thing. Wait.
I'm a spooky ghost, by the way.
Oh wait. All right. Now, do you think what also like helped him like snap was when he saw his take on the show?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like heart crushing.
that was like the first hit. Like it was at that point, it was like hitting a.
That was hitting his
Hammer
lifeline
on a
in the.
Because the way that
Yeah, it was
Murray
like
portrayed
it's like
him
a
was
snapping.
awful.
The way that happened, and then there was the second time when he found out the thing about his mom. That part,
That was
I would
awful
say that's.
sad.
I would say that was like the right before, and then when he does the thing,
When he does
Yeah, yeah,
vibe
yeah.
check.
yeah, and then it just. That's when it snaps, and that's
No,
when
it
he
was-
goes
well, I was-
home.
Yeah,
And-
it snaps before then he does it.
That's when it gets confirmed.
But
Reza's
I
been
that-
told the whole plot of the movie just without names.
no, this is like when you provide
Sorry
pictures
about
without
that.
spoilers, dude. When you put those
Yeah,
four
I'm
images.
gonna
Right.
zone people out, don't worry.
Okay.
Do you want earphones?
Nah, it's fine.
Because I don't have any.
And I'm around, still dancing in the dark.
Yo, no.
die.
Alright. Let me put a good point here. Ready? After he killed the third guy, he ran to the bathroom because he knew slow dancing was gonna play there. He's like, I gotta go.
Give me.
No, but alright, and then,
Yeah.
then when you get to
And then also, wait. Before we talk about,
Can you stop that? I don't want
Everyone deserving to die and shit.
I still have to drive home, asshole.
Yeah, bro.
okay, so
Dude, I can see smoke.
You'll get it when you leave.
No, give it to me.
Yo, Deb, can we
You-
try to clean
you-
up?
would you all say that
Yeah, we cool
the
with
whole
that?
movie?
No, why not?
Was good.
No, no.
Why?
I feel like
What, Frank?
too much work.
Do you all think that the movie was real, or there were some parts that were like
Ooh,
imagined by
that's
him?
cool.
Well, obviously the
There's a lot of parts that were imagined by him.
Obviously, one, yeah. We're not gonna
Just-
include that.
I'd recommend.
I think
this
I think
part's
the
gonna
clown
get dicey.
masks, Frank. I think the clown masks were his mind. I don't think they
Clown
were.
masks were actually there.
I don't believe they were.
Which one? Which comments?
In the
The
trash
one where
can
the
and stuff.
like the people who had the masks on.
That?
I don't believe that was real. I believe that was a thing.
What's your justification for that?
What?
What's your justification for that?
He was using it as an idea that people were supporting what he did when he killed the three guys. It was his way of saying that people support what I did.
That's a good point. Fair
Okay.
point. Alright, Jer. what's
So
your
you,
take on
you say the same scene outside?
Because if you remember in the beginning of the movie, they were saying that people were angry because of the trash issue. They say that in the very beginning. There was a trash strike going on, and that's what the protest was about.
Ooh, okay.
And so then, if you remember, then he switches it in his head after the issue happens that it's a poor on rich thing.
Well, I mean, it is.
No, I know it is but he changes the whole meaning of it to the fact that those three kids were killed is all what's making this riot now.
It is.
But the riot was already going on.
No, well, see, that's the thing.
The protest.
See, that's the thing. Riots and protests can go on. It just takes one event to set it all the way off.
Yeah.
Right.
And that was
And
that's what the three did. The riot was going on, but nothing bad was really happening. It was just protest and protest. Then when the lower class starts killing the rich,
Yeah.
then that's the keg that goes off.
Yeah, but I don't think they saw it in a good way.
Who?
I don't think that society as a whole interpreted the killing of those three boys in a good way. I think
Well, no shit.
well no, I'm saying that he justified it in his head that people were supporting what he did and that they would take
People
it.
were supporting what he did.
I don't believe they were.
Not the rich people weren't supporting.
Yeah, I
him.
don't believe the poor people were supporting what he did either. I think they were supporting the fact that something was happening, but not that someone was dying about it. He was acting like they were ready to kill people over this.
They were.
They didn't though. The only people that actually died were the ones that he killed.
And you know,
What about the police officers that would have been
the
dead?
scene with the smile.
The police
everyone
officers
else-
were dead because of what he did though.
All right, let's,
Yeah, still, they're
Right.
What?
Frank, sir.
You know the scene where the smile, the infamous smile,
Yeah.
after the crash.
Yeah.
That was his imagination
Yeah.
because he was passed out. And
I don't think he actually got. I don't think he actually
yeah,
crashed.
he was. Because of your thing, that you're talking about the crash issue, or whatever. That was his imagination.
Yeah.
And then he wakes up at the end.
I believe a lot of it happened. A lot of it did happen, but a lot of it was also just self-justification in his head to go with his cause. I think at the end when the ambulance crashed into them, I don't think that actually happened. I think they actually did make it to that hospital or the penitentiary, whatever the heck they were taking him. But I think they actually made it there, and then his brain is actually coping with things again at that last scene. I
That's
think.
why you see everyone in masks.
Hence why he kills
Yeah,
Yep.
person.
and that might not even be happening.
Man, what a masterpiece! Can we all disagree to that?
It was a mess.
It was a good
like
movie.
all these topics that we're talking
It
about.
wasn't. I like the fact that it was actually in its whole not even about the Joker.
Exactly.
the intermachinations of his mind.
Exactly.
For me personally, I know most of it didn't happen. I don't know why.
Well, here's the thing.
It feels so
killing-
bad.
The killings probably did happen.
They
You know,
did
I'm going to
happen.
switch my position. I'm going to say that yes, the killings probably did happen.
Most of them.
Most, not all.
I would say the last two didn't actually
Which
happen.
ones?
I would say I don't think he
You
killed
know
the
what?
last two
Vibe check
people.
didn't happen.
I don't think Vibe Check actually
All right,
happened.
you know what?
Vibe Check feels like such a
for the sake
stretch.
of Reza.
No, it's fine.
Well, okay, let me just say one.
Vibe Check feels like a stretch.
I'll end
check.
on one last point. For me personally, I know most of it didn't happen. The killings probably did happen. Some part of me wants to believe that everything happened just the way it was. I
Yeah,
don't know why. I wanted it to be just like that.
I think that would be a good story.
My perspective was I wanted it just like that because if it were told any other way, if the actual ending, like if there was an actual ending, it wouldn't be the same movie. You couldn't see it the same way. What are you doing, bitch?
It all came out.
I was going slowly
You
one.
just took a hit and you were trying to blow it on the mic, but then he.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. He failed. But
did
he
you blow
said-
it?
You're the
I was
bad
blowing
He was
it,
a-
and then he made me laugh, and I went.
Come on, I still got to drive.
It's you're not getting high.
Yeah, bro.
Alright.
I've gotten second before. It was bad.
What? How?
Because we hotboxed the whole room.
Oh.
What is this, Maddie fucking smokes?
Yo.
Y'all don't know what they
Everywhere. It took me a long time to get high.
Yo,
Five.
five.
All right, back to the topic at hand, because I know he hates that phrase.
Alright, just to wrap it up, we're almost near the end here. What? How much is it, Dev?
It's $55 to watch this full thing.
$55.
Those 10
you don't
minutes
have to pay
extra.
$55
Yeah,
to us to
we-
watch this podcast because you know we're like
We have
Yes.
Snapchat premiums.
right. Oh,
add us.
Patreon, OnlyFans, you all know it.
Oh.
Alright, alright, everyone shut the hell up. Just subscribe to our YouTube channel, Dev's Hour. We have our own separate Instagrams. We'll make
Just
one
Spotify?
just for our group. We'll do
Our
it- we'll
our
do it on
links will be in the
Spotify.
description as always.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Every
It's
single
not that
video.
annoying to make a podcast. You just like make like a whole ass podcast like server thing.
Alright, guys.
I don't know.
This was
It's
the first episode. Let
I'm
us
gonna
know
go
what
watch
you
it when I
think.
get home anyway.
Write it
Alright,
down
guys.
in the
Because I have
comments.
to actually like tweet it. 'Cause I don't.
Thank y'all for listening to us.
After I do
Appreciate
that. Okay.
Have a
I'm
good
gonna watch
night.
it when I get home.
Oh no, you're not.
Oh yeah.
No. Because I will run up with.